Now, back to the pregame show on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca. Here's Paul Edmonds.
And the Dugout Show brought to you by Archangel Fireworks. Archangel Fireworks, excellence in pyrotechnics. Not bad, pretty good. It's in practice. Yep, real good fireworks here on opening night. And your team won, and then ended up playing another game that they won against Laredo as well. And then the last game that they played, they lost in what was a game that I called somewhere about halfway through it. The first to 20 is going to win, and they got close. They got closer than you to 20. They had 13, and you guys ended up having 8. But, Rick, after that game against Laredo on Wednesday, you don't play until this doubleheader here on Saturday. So I'll ask you this question. How was your weekend off?
Good. I did absolutely nothing. Don't leave the place and just stay around, watch TV, flip the channels, take a couple naps, just enjoy the downtime while you got it.
Yeah, you really need to, don't you, in a scenario like that? If you have downtime because of weather, take advantage of it. Get caught up in your sleep. If you have a sore ankle, rest it, elevate it, do what you need to do.
Yeah, don't put too much on your dance plate, because it's a long summer. It goes by fast, but it's a long summer, and oftentimes you kind of feel like you're short on good quality rest. So if there's opportunity to get out and do that, then, you make sure that you take advantage of the available rest time. I feel great today. Felt good yesterday, and it's all because I'm getting some quality rest. I'm sure as we get moving along, Monday's going to be a bit of a tough day. We're going to get up at 5 o'clock, leave at 6, and then play a game that night in Sioux Falls. And the schedule's going to pick up its usual craziness, but take advantage of the rest.
I almost think, and I'm not being light here or lighthearted on this subject, but I usually think that sometimes when it comes to baseball players, they have a hard time knowing what to do with themselves on an off day. Would there be some truth to that?
I'm sure. I mean, guys look forward to maybe one day off, but 2 in a row kind of gets you out of your comfort zone. Then you're kind of left with almost too much time on your hands. But I'm sure the guys had a good time. Some of them said that they went and saw movies and stuff like that. So, again, enjoy that downtime while you got it. Take advantage of it, because you might not know when the next one's going to come.
Absolutely. The rain yesterday, boy, have you ever seen a 24-hour period like that here?
Oh, it rained hard, and ideally would have been able to sit around a little while, but the field was it couldn't hold the water. I mean, just too much water. The outfield was flooded. The infield was fine. Andrew and them got the tarp on it after the game against Laredo in the afternoon, and we were able to keep all that rain and water off our infield, but the outfield just nowhere for it to go. And once you dump the tarp on top of what's already saturated, you have zero chance of playing. And there's no point in getting out there even trying to do something like that yesterday. It just wasn't going to work. So I don't remember the last time it's rained like this here, but it seems to be going around. Everybody seems to be running into these big storms. And Andrew showed me a picture of yesterday, and St. Paul had a game in Quebec, and they looked like they had water underneath on top of the whole field, an inch or two of water everywhere. So it's tough, you just got to do the best you can and hope that it doesn't affect your team in a negative way.
How can it affect your team in a negative way? Inactivity?
Yeah, inactivity. You can get stale in a hurry. The pitchers is good for the pitchers, especially your bullpen guys. But your hitters, you don't want them to have too many days away from the routine, because rust can creep in pretty fast, especially in that damp weather. So you'd like to keep them in that normal routine where they're swinging the bat at least through BP. And we weren't. Obviously we didn't get on the field for 3 days until today, so it kind of takes you out of your comfort zone a little bit. Everybody should be fresh and rested. Hopefully it won't take them too long to get up to speed.
No, that's for sure. Rick Forney, field manager of the Winnipeg Goldeyes, Winnipeg Insurance pregame show, Ride to the Ballpark, 889-2870. Visit us on the web at winnipeginsurancebrokers.com. Take a break, come back. We'll have a look at On the Rubber and maybe the morning line, and then get this thing started. Here tonight, 14 innings of baseball coming your way momentarily on TSN 1290.
Nice day. Want a drink?
Yeah, pass me a Pepsi.
How you doing?
Whoa, did you hear that? Open your Pepsi.
How you doing?
That was awesome.
Hit it out of the park this summer.
How you doing?
With the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi. Pepsi. Live for now.
Right now, you don't care that money problems can happen to anyone. You don't want to hear people telling you they understand what you're going through. You don't want words. You want a way forward, out of your debt, so your creditors stop calling. LC Taylor is your debt rescue, helping you build a plan to climb back onto solid financial ground. You can do it. You just need a helping hand. So take ours. LC Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. Your way forward. At lctaylor.com.
Canon is celebrating 40 picture-perfect years in Canada, and Don's Photo is passing the savings on to you with 40th anniversary deals like the Canon Rebel T3 Anniversary Bundle. Includes the Canon EOS Rebel T3, Prime Lens, Monopod, Canon Backpack, 4GB SD card, and Canon EOS shirts. All for just $469.99. That's a savings of $215. Hurry, the Canon 40th Anniversary sale ends June 16th. Don's Photo with 3 Winnipeg locations.
The Goldeyes Field of Dreams Foundation supports children's charities in Manitoba. I'm Tony Fletcher, Foundation President, urging you to get involved with the Fillmore Riley Case for Kids program by pledging a dollar amount per Goldeyes strikeout. Or show your support by picking up a Goldeyes license plate from your local auto pack dealer. The foundation receives $30 from each one sold. Thanks to you, the Field of Dreams Foundation has donated more than $1.6 million to children's charities since 1995.
You're listening to the pregame show with Paul Edmonds on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Real quick, On the Rubber brought to you by Cal Tire. 5 convenient locations in the capital region. We're more than just tires. Cal Tire True Service. Game 14 for the Goldeyes. They're 10-3. Fargo at 5-9. In game 1 here, Fargo will send right-hander Taylor Stanton, who will make his third start. He's 1-1 with a 9.28 ERA. Matt Rush, fellow right-hander, will go for Winnipeg. He'll make his fourth start, looking for his fourth win. He's 4-0 with a 150 earned run average. The Goldeyes have the lead on the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks in the morning line for Assiniboia Downs, as the Goldeyes lead the RedHawks by 5.5 in the standings and by 1 only on the St. Paul Saints. Saints are 9-4, and they in Winnipeg have played an equal number of games. The Goldeyes do have a game in hand on the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. We'll see what happens here tonight. Lots of baseball coming your way. We'll pause for the anthems when we come back. Starting lineups, first pitch to game 1 on the home of the Goldeyes, TSN 1290.
I'll take a nip. And don't you forget those grilled onions.
You know what I love? Breakfast all day. Bring on the Sal's Hearty Breakfast.
I love seeing what's new. Barbecue, chicken nip, yes please.
Salisbury House, a Winnipeg tradition for more than 8 decades. From all-day breakfast, traditional dinners, and classic nips made with 100% Manitoba beef to salads, wraps, and more. And who could forget wafer pie and red velvet cake for dessert? It's all available all the time. Salisbury House, your house, your food, your way.
We keep old files because they're out of sight and out of mind, or because we think we have to. But someday those old files could bite us if they get in the wrong hands. Isn't it time you let bygones be bygones? Have Protect Document Destruction's mobile service professionally shred your files wherever they are to rid yourself of those ticking time bombs. Protect Document Destruction, 975-0505, a division of Johnson Waste Management.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes make dreams come true by providing live baseball experiences to charities, nonprofit groups, and inner-city programs. Now, with the Goldeyes Community Zone, you can make even more memories. For group tickets, contact the Goldeyes at 982-BASE. These extra seats are only possible through generous donations from the Community Zone partners. So from the Winnipeg Goldeyes and Community Zone recipients, thank you. John Henry Creations, Investors Group, CarStar Automotive, and Manitoba Lotteries Corporation.
Selkirk Chrysler's massive factory-authorized truck sale is on now. Find a huge selection of 2013 Ram pickups, quad cab, crew cab, regular cab, gas, diesel. We have them, and they're on sale. Savings up to $17,000 with super low financing, like the regular cab 4.7-liter with air conditioning, only $17,995 or just $109 bi-weekly. Only at Selkirk Chrysler's factory-authorized truck sale. Details at selkirkchrysler.com.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca. Brought to you in part by South Beach Casino. Like it, love it.
Starting lineups are brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, 1425 Ellis. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, live life comfortably. While game 14 for the Goldeyes, and they will give the ball to Matt Rush. And Rush will get the start. He'll make his fourth, a 1.50 ERA, a 3-0 record. And the Goldeyes in a white top, white pants against Fargo, who are wearing a black top and gray pant here tonight. And their starting lineup looks like this. Zach Penprase to lead it off. He's in as his usual spot, and that's at short. Jose Garcia will DH and bat second. Nick Jackson will hit third and be in center field. Tim Albert's out in right field, will bat cleanup. He's got 6 home runs already. Keith Brackhold will be at first, and he will bat in the 5th spot. Batting 6th, newly acquired Diana Caesar will switch hit, and he'll play at second base. Ronnie Borkwin will bat 7th and play at 3rd. Todd Jennings will catch and hit 8th, and Buddy Sosnowski will bat in that number 9 hole and play out in left field. Lineup again for Fargo at 5 and 9, and their field manager, Doug Simonuk, Penprase, Garcia the DH, Jackson, Alberts, Brackhold, Caesar, Borkwin, Jennings, and Sosnowski. Glad to have you along today. Settle in for this one wherever you're tuning in from. My name is Paul Edmonds. Trevor Stoico is our producer-operator back at our studios in South Winnipeg. And Brendan McGranahan is on site helping us out as well. Here is Zach Penprase, and he will look out as Matt Rush looks in, and Rush rocks, kicks, and fires, and the first pitch is in there for a strike. And we're underway tonight at 5:05. 5 minutes after 5 o'clock, and it's strike one to Penprase, who's batting .298. Sun is out here, but it's chilly. The 0-1 is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tonight's opening pitch brought to you by the Greenwood Inn and Suites. Make the Greenwood Inn and Suites your home base for all your accommodation, dining, and meeting needs in Winnipeg. Call them toll-free, 888-233-6730. 1-1. Change-up is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Penprase missed 3 games with a personal commitment. Does not have a home run, and he's driven in 5. For Penprase, this is game 12. And game 15 for his team, the 1-2. Fastball just missed inside and low, 2-2. Penprase batting the lead off. He's been anywhere in the order for Doug Simonuk over the years. This is 6th that he's played in this league. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball just missed inside, 3-2. Have a look at the umpiring for the next 3 games. Defensive alignment for this game here, game 1. The payoff pitch. Fastball swung on, chopper out to short, fielded by Sampson, and throws to first a little low, but dug out by Haerther. And there's 1 down. So 1 shortstop retires the other. 1 away to get it started here. First of 2 7-inning games this evening. And the DH, Jose Garcia. Joe Stegner is our home plate umpire here this evening. The 3 gentlemen that we had for the front end of this homestand continue for the back end. And Stegner works the dish for the 2nd time. On the homestand, he was the home plate umpire on opening night as well on Monday. Steve Linton is at first and Brian Krebs at third. First pitch, slider in there for a strike. So Stegner calling the balls and strikes. Linton at first. Krebs is at third. 0-1 to Garcia, the DH, a right-handed batter with a wide open stance. And the 0-1 from Rush is just inside. 1-1. Defensively for the Goldeyes here in game 1, and their 2nd doubleheader of the year already. Remember, they had one in Amarillo earlier this season. Luis Allen catching game 1 here tonight. The 1-1 is a changeup inside, 2-1. Casey Haerther at first. Nick Lyles at second. Nate Sampson we've heard from already in short. And Amos Ramon is at third. Then Tim Smith, Phelan Lentini, and Josh Mazzola left to right in the outfield. The 2-1 to Garcia. Fastball swung on, lifted out toward right. Right at Mazzola. He comes creeping in and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And Nick Jackson, the batter. So again, Allen catching, Haerther at first, Lyles at second, Sampson at short, Ramon is at third, Smith, Wintini, Mazzola, left to right in the outfield for game number 1. Tell you, today, unlike a Sunday, is a day that you want to be in the sunshine. Maybe even tomorrow you'd like to be too. It's not very warm. First pitch to Jackson. He's in there for a strike. The sun envelops the entire field right now, so the players are in the sunshine, and they will be probably for the next couple of hours before the shadows start to creep in. 0-1 is a little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Some players with sleeves tonight. Some, like Matt Rush, have the sleeve only to the elbow. And some are toughing it out. 1-1 is inside. 2-1 to Jackson. If you listened to Around the Association earlier, you heard Doug Simonek talk about Nick Jackson. Driving in some runs. He has 11. Not hitting for average right now. And that's true. Batting just 185. The 2-1. Swung on and fouled away left side. And out of play, it's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. In game 2 tonight, and that will be about 20-25 minutes after this first game ends. It will be a couple of right-handers, Alex Capal going for Winnipeg and Alex Caldera for Fargo. 2-2. Swung on and fouled back on that change of pace. And that gets out of play and into the seats. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Capal 1-1 with a 788. And drastically different Caldera 2-1 with a 241. 2-2 to Nick Jackson. Two away in the top of this first. And the pitch. Swung on and fell back to the screen. Still 2-2. The weather here tonight, officially from Environment Canada, sunny. It is 14 degrees Celsius at game time. A chilly 58 degrees Fahrenheit. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball just missed the outside corner at 3-2. And the wind is out of the north-northeast at 25 clicks, blowing from left to right. 3-2 pitch is a bouncer in the dirt, and Nick Jackson will take that for ball 4. So Matt Rush will walk his first. It's a 2-out free pass, and Tim Alberts with 6 home runs and 13 driven in. And a former Amarillo Sock will step up and in from the right side. Humidity at about 47%. First pitch is low, ball 1. And Matt Rush had Joe Stegner on opening night. And Stegner, a high-level affiliated umpire, 1-1, swung on and missed with a changeup. And as Rick Forney said after Monday night's win over over Laredo, you have to throw it for a strike with Joey Stegner. He doesn't give you much off the plate. 1-1 is a little bit low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Nick Jackson over at first base is 0 for 1 on the base paths so far. 2 balls and a strike to Tim Alberts, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Late swing, late decision on that slider, and it's 2-2. And very windy today, but I'll tell you what, with all the rain, things are very green here in southern Manitoba. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is a bouncer in the dirt, and it got away from Allen. and it squirts over by the Goldeyes third base on deck circle. And on the wild pitch, Nick Jackson will advance to second base. And the count, 3-2. So Matt Rush goes to 3-2 on one of these Fargo power hitters for the second straight at bat. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss and a good breaking ball. Good time to throw that. I think everybody in the house thought fastball. And Matt Rush comes back with his first strikeout of the evening here and does it with a good sweeping breaking ball. And that's it for Tim Alberts. That first strikeout by Rush brought to you by Manitoba Hydro. Manitoba Hydro reminds you to be safe around electricity. Folks, 1 strike and you're out. For Fargo, no runs, no hits, and 1 left. They come away empty. The Goldeyes are coming to bat when we return on TSN 1290.
Ken Plain for Avalon. Do you have cracked basement walls, seepage problems, uneven floors, or sticking doors? Avalon is Western Canada's oldest and largest foundation repair company. Because Avalon repairs more basements than any other company, you shouldn't even think about having your basement repaired without talking to Avalon first. Call the people you can trust at 783-2500.
USC is coming to Winnipeg, and South Beach Casino and Resort wants you to be there. So how do you get in?
Food fight!
Being an Ocean Club member always kicks butt. But now this free membership gets you even more. When you spend $20 or more in Mango's Restaurant or the Blue Dolphin Lounge, you'll get entered to win a pair of premium seats to UFC 161, June 15th at MTS Center. You've got 4 chances to win, June 6th, 7th, 13th, and 14th. Plus, there's bonus cash draws and more. Get in on the food fight at South Beach Casino and Resort.
No purchase necessary. See Ocean Club for details.
The kids will want burgers, so I got special spiced burger patties.
From the Carver's Knife?
Naturally. Lisa and Ken are crazy about our ribs.
Oh, me too.
Also from the Carver's Knife.
And for Jennifer and Dave, plump, juicy chicken breasts.
What about yours truly?
Last but not least.
Wow, that is one handsome T-bone.
Gotta keep the barbecue chef happy.
Bring out the best in your barbecues with the exceptional value and superb quality of Manitoba meats from the Carver's Knife. The Carver's Knife, 1530 Regent. From our farm to your table.
Greenwood Inn and Suites. They come by their name honestly. Greenwood is one of the few Winnipeg Airport hotels awarded a 4-key eco rating. Their strong commitment to our environment extends to creating the most comfortable home away from home for their guests. Special group room rates, 8,000 square feet of meeting space, on-site pool, hot tub, steam room, restaurant, and lounge, plus complimentary airport shuttle service, parking, and more. Bring your special events home to the Greenwood Inn and Suites. GreenwoodWinnipeg.com.
2 quick pitches to Phelan Lantini, and he's behind 2 strikes. No score in the game. We welcome you back. And Taylor Stanton's 0-2. He is outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fargo came away empty. Top of the first. We go to the bottom of 1. Lantini, Lyles, and Davis, the DHs for Winnipeg. Pitches in there for a called 3rd strike. And Lantini will go down looking. So a strikeout here for Taylor Stanton, and there's 1 down for Nick Lyles. Offensively here for Fargo tonight, Todd Jennings, the other half of the battery. Keith Brackhold is at first base, and Diana Caesar at second. First pitch in there for a strike. Zach Penprase at short. Ronnie Borkwin is at third. Then Buddy Sosnowski, Nick Jackson, Tim Alberts left to right in the field. The 0-1 in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 to Nick Lyles. The pitch is outside. 1-2. Lyles batting .228. The pitch is low and inside. 2-2. Nick had 5 at-bats. He had 1 hit officially on Wednesday, the Goldeyes' last game, and also drew a walk, 2-2. Swung on, bounced left side, foul. He is 2 for 12 so far on the homestand. No homers and 3 driven in. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Taylor Stanton. And there's 2 down for Leonard Davis, the DH. By the way, folks, drop into Home Run Sports, De La Seigneurie Boulevard, Bishop Grandin. Enter to win in the Home Run Sports home run inning. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning, and we pick your name that day, you'll receive an Easton prize package, courtesy of Easton Sports. First pitch to Davis in there for a strike. But you must hear your name on this program in order to know that you're a winner, and afterward you must contact Home Run Sports within 30 days to claim your prize, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And you can do that in person or by calling 255-7687. Well, there was a home run on Wednesday by this guy, Leonard Davis. Pitch, breaking ball just outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And for Leonard, his second of the year. And the pitch swung on and fouled back to my left and back down below for a souvenir. That was a seesaw battle for the Goldeyes. 1-2. Swing and a miss. We'll have to tell you about the winner when we come back. That is easy work there for Taylor Stanton. He strikes out the Goldeyes in order. 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of this first. 3 strikeouts for him. The Goldeyes come away empty. We'll go to the second. We're scoreless in downtown in Game 1 of the doubleheader on TSN 1290.
When's the last time your bank gave you a great big kiss when you walk through the door?
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's what we do at Sonova Credit Union. Our DOG, Director of Greetings, is a St. Bernard who welcomes all our members.
Wow, can he schedule appointments too?
He's not Director of Appointments, just greetings. But at Sonova, you don't need an appointment ever.
So I can just walk in and...
Bank brighter with Sonova Credit Union at one of our 11 branches throughout Manitoba.
Nice and fresh.
Just the way I like it.
This is really good.
That hits the spot.
The spot to hear all that contentment? Our very own fishbowl. The reason? Robins. Smart coffee lovers count on the famous, always fresh taste of Robins coffee to add extra zest to every Goldeyes game. Team it with a Robins fresh baked treat, and you've got, well, a flavored doubleheader. Robins. Fast, fresh, and friendly.
Discover la francophonie in Manitoba.
L'Arbre-Crie, Île-des-Chênes, Sainte-Rose-du-Lac, Notre-Dame-de-Lourdes, Saint-Pierre-Joli, Saint-Boniface, and way much more.
In our friendly province, we are fortunate. French is everywhere and has lots to offer. Open your mind, add a French twist to your life, and enjoy the richness of another beautiful culture right here in Manitoba.
Venez voir. Vous serez surpris. Surpris. Venez voir.
Grand Slam Goldeyes coverage with Paul Edmonds. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Whatever happened to Rage Against the Machine? First strike to Keith Brackhold is in there for a strike, and the second is underway. No score. The 0-1 from Matt Rush is swung on and missed. Boy, he just blew that right by him, an inside fastball. And it's 0-2. It's Brackhold, Caesar, and Borkwin. 5, 6, 7 in the order for the RedHawks. No score here. Doubleheader Saturday. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up. Right field. And Mazzola all alone. He's under the baseball and in control and makes the call to catch. 1 down as Brackhold is retired for Dionys Caesar. Talking about that home run winner on the Home Run Sports home run inning from Wednesday. Michael Slattery. Michael Slattery is our winner on the Home Run Sports home run inning on that Leonard Davis home run from Wednesday. So, Michael Slattery, you have 30 days to contact Home Run Sports to claim your prize, either in person or by phone. And we do it every game. We talk about it. It's the Home Run Sports home run inning brought to you by Home Run Sports. Get ready for your game. First pitch to Caesar. Swung on and fouled back into the mid of Allen. Strike 1. Next half inning, we present the first of 2 trivia contest questions tonight. 0-2 pitch. is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is game number 4 for Dionysus Caesar. Pitch, swing and a miss on a change of pace. 1-2. And on the switch hitter, second baseman. Batting, of course, from the left side against the righty in Matt Rush. 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on. Look out. Sky sweep back down below. Ball and 2 strikes. Dionysus Caesar makes his home in Mesa, Arizona. 1-2. Swung on, fouled away left side. And off that sky suite again and back down below. Born in 1976. He'll be 37 in September. And time called. Caesar steps out. 5'11", 185. Was in Mexico and the Atlantic League last year. 1-2 pitch. Changeup is outside, 2-2. And he is a veteran by status. Fargo now with 4 veterans on their team. The 2-2. Breaking ball called, third strike in the outside corner. Great pitch. 2 away. Second strikeout here tonight for Matt Rush. You're allowed 5, remember, this year. So Ronnie Borkwin will make his way to the plate. Nick Jackson is 1. Keith Brackhold is another, along with Caesar and Todd Jennings. First pitch to Borkwin is outside, ball 1. They have not kicked on the lights here yet. A lot of sunshine remaining. But it is chilly and windy. The 1-0. Changeup is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Foliage is out in full. The 2-0. Swung on and fell back into the mitt of Allen. 2-1 to Ronnie Borkwin, who's hitting .271 with a homer and 3 driven in. The 2-1 pitch is just inside. 3-1. Rain has wreaked havoc on a lot of the American Association in the last 3 or 4 days. Pitches swung on and fouled away. 3-2. So that gets out of play. As Fargo had a doubleheader on Thursday to play after a rain out on Wednesday. Rain out in Quebec City last night involving the St. Paul Saints. They also had to play, did the Saints a doubleheader in Trois-Rivières. The pitch is swung on and fouled away. Left side again and out of play. Still 3-2 to Borkwin. Goldeyes played a doubleheader down in Amarillo because of a rain out the night before that prevented the field from being playable the next day. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss and a change of pace. Great pitch. Tell you what, Matt Rush has got it all working right now. Taylor Stanton did in his first inning. We'll see him work in his second when we come back. 1, 2, 3 down in order. Go the RedHawks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we'll play some trivia when we come back as well to downtown Winnipeg on TSN 1290.
Is this the year you catch the big one? It could be if you got the right bait and tackle from Pro-Am Tackle, Winnipeg's exclusive pro shop. Rods, reels, GPS, fish finders, trolling motors, you name it, Pro-Am's got it. And the price is right. Service is exceptional, and they have the only live bait tank in town. So make this the year you haul in more than ever before with a little help from Pro-Am Tackle. Winnipeg Winnipeg's premier bait shop, 1094 Nairn Avenue.
Nice and fresh.
Just the way I like it.
This is really good.
That hits the spot.
The spot to hear all that contentment, our very own fishbowl. The reason? Robbins. Smart coffee lovers count on the famous, always fresh taste of Robbins coffee to add extra zest to every Goldeyes game. Team it with a Robbins fresh baked treat, and you've got, well, a flavored doubleheader. Robbins. Fast, fresh, and friendly.
Going to university this fall? Here are 5 top reasons to consider the University of Winnipeg. 1, the convenient downtown location. 2, high-quality education. 3, excellent professors. 4, more than $3 million in scholarships and bursaries available. And 5, small class sizes where you can really connect with your profs and classmates. To learn more about the University of Winnipeg, call 204-779-UWIN or visit uwinnipeg.ca. It's not too late to apply.
We go to the bottom of 2. Glad to have you along. Settle in tonight wherever you are. And boy, if you're in the backyard and you can do so, I think it would be a nice night to have a fire, listen to some baseball, or at the lake. First pitch to Josh Mazzola is lined right into the glove of the third baseman, Ronnie Borquin, who just about got caught going the other way. Had to reach back against his body to make the catch as Mazzola hits a screamer out to third base, but caught by Borquin, 1 down. And here's Casey Haerther, followed by Tim Smith for Winnipeg. Heart of the order, the pitch is inside, ball 1 from Taylor Stanton. Now the 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stanton, 6'2", 220 from San Francisco, California. Pitch is swung on and sent to the air in the right field corner, way back, and it is gone. A home run off of the vegetables on the right field foul pole. Casey Haerther's second home run of the year. He'll make the turn at third, and come on down. It's 1-0 Winnipeg. Well, he got a hold of it, but it was slicing toward the right field corner. It started in right center or more toward right, and it eventually curled and stayed fair enough as the first pitch from Tim Smith, or to Tim Smith, is in there for a strike. To go off of the lettuce, I think. The 0-1 swung on, lifted out toward left field. And Sosnowski's there, and Buddy Sosnowski will make the catch. And there'll be 2 away as Tim Smith retired on a fly ball to left field. And I think that's new this year, is the vegetables on the outfield foul poles. And it might have gone off the lettuce or the lima beans. I'm not sure. Maybe the carrot. Here's Luis Allen. Anyway, they've extended the foul pole inward with the vegetables. First pitch is low, ball 1. And peek at the mark of the sponsor there, the 1-0 is inside, 2-0. So the Goldeyes have a 1-0 lead on Haerther's second home run of the year. And would have probably the 2-0 swung on, fouled back by Luis Allen. Back to the screen, and it's 2-1. Well, the first thing that came to mind is it would have tucked inside the pole if the pole wasn't extended by the vegetables that are painted on a sign, basically, and they go up the length of the foul pole. 2-1. Breaking ball missed inside. 3-1. But then again, I mean, much easier to see the ball hit that background than go inside the pole. Somebody might not have a very good look at it, and it might be called a foul ball. 3-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 3-2. That's the second home run off of the vegetables in the last 2 games. Pitch is on the outside edge for a called third strike. And Luis Allen is going to go down looking, and he's going to say to Joe Stegner, I don't agree. And all you hope if you're the catcher that gets caught looking here, is that your guy gets that corner as well. 4 strikeouts already for Taylor Stanton. The Goldeyes open up the scoring, though. They get a run on the game's first and only hit, and they don't leave anybody. And the first and only hit, a home run by Casey Haerther. We'll go to the third, and we will play trivia when we come back. 1-0 Winnipeg, TSN 1290.
Luxury, convenience, comfort. Have it all with Premier Executive Suites. For business travelers who are always on the move, Premier Executive Suites is your home away from home. You can relax in your comfortable living room, grab a midnight snack in your complete kitchen, and do that last-minute load of laundry with your handy in-suite washer and dryer. Book your extended stay in Winnipeg with Premier Executive Suites. Visit premiersuites.com to make your booking today. Take more of your life with you with Premier Executive Suites.
USC is coming to Winnipeg, and South Beach Casino and Resort wants you to be there. So how do you get in?
Food fight!
Being an Ocean Club member always kicks butt. But now this free membership gets you even more. When you spend $20 or more in Mango's Restaurant or the Blue Dolphin Lounge, you'll get entered to win a pair of premium seats to UFC 161, June 15th at MTS Center. You've got 4 chances to win, June 6th, 7th, 13th, and 14th. Plus, there's bonus cash draws and more. Get in on the food fight at South Beach Casino and Resort.
No purchase necessary. See Ocean Club for details. Most days, you can predict what life's going to throw at you.
He's 2 for 2 at bat so far today.
But every once in a while...
Strike! Oh, he did not see that coming.
When life throws you a curveball, Ranger Insurance will protect what's important to you. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, they have a plan that fits your needs. Ranger Insurance. Putting relationships first. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca. Brought to you in part by South Beach Casino. Like it, love it.
Top of 3, Todd Jennings to lead it off. 1-0 Winnipeg on a Casey Haerther home run the other way. And for Haerther, his second of the campaign, and for the Goldeyes, as Matt Rush delivers the first pitch to Todd Jennings to start the third for a strike. It's their 11th as a team. So we'll have a winner on the Home Run Sports home run inning next game, which is 20 minutes after this one concludes tonight. And the 0-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Jennings, Sosnowski, Penprase, 8-9-1 against Matt Rush. Jennings hitting .341. Right-handed batter, batting 8th in the order. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and that is looped out toward left, and that'll drop for a base hit. So Todd Jennings, with 2 strikes against him, loops one into left. And we'll have his team's first hit of the night. And the batter is Buddy Sosnowski. Let's play trivia here in this third, brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. Contest is open to those that have yet to win this year. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Late swing there from Sosnowski. Strike 1. Buddy Sosnowski batting .235. Matt Rush leans over, gets the sign. And the pitch. Swing and a miss and a change of pace. It's 0-2. So again, contest is open to those that have yet to win this year. If you've won, you're out. If you haven't, come on in. The water's warm. The 0-2. Fastball swung on and fouled back to the screen. The reward tonight is a pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game. You'll also be eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. Number to call, as always, 204-780-1290. 0-2, fastball swung on and missed, and he got him on strikes. Strikeout number 4 tonight for Matt Rush. One down, one on, back to the top of the order, and Zach Penprase, who bounced out short to first. So there are the parameters, the number, the rules, the guidelines. And Rush will come set. First pitch, slider on the outside edge for a strike. Question today is this. Between 1967 and the year 2000, so pretty good range. And time called by Zach Penprase. Between 1967 and the year 2000, how many rainouts did the hometown Los Angeles Dodgers experience at Dodger Stadium? 0-1. Swung on, lined right back up the middle for a base hit. And Zach Penprase has his first hit of the night. There's 2 on with 1 down for Jose Garcia. Jennings stops at second base. Between 1967 and the year 2000, how many rainouts did the hometown Los Angeles Dodgers experience at home at Dodger Stadium? 204-780-1290 if you think you know the answer. It never rains in Southern California, as the song suggests. Here's Garcia. 1 out and 2 on in the third. Winnipeg leading 1-0. Matt Rush will come set. First pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. On the Culligan in-game line score here so far. Brought to you by Culligan. Better water, pure and simple. DrinkCulligan.com. The 0-1. Inside 1-1. A Goldeye lead with a run on 1 hit. Fargo 0-2, but threatening here in inning number 3. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Rush will come set, check the lead runner. Jennings at second, the pitch. Swung on, popped up, foul territory, first base side. Haerther's underneath it, and he'll dance a little bit, but find it in his glove with the wind blowing it backward. And Casey with the home run here. And a great catch now, having a fine first game to this double dip. So 2 down for Nick Jackson. And Jackson drew a walk his first trip. And Jackson will step in from the left-hand side. First pitch is right in there for a strike. People showing their ages telling me that Albert Hammond sang that song. I just remember it in the back seat of my parents' car. The 0-1 is low 1-1, and I mean the back seat. There was no car seats. There was no seat belts. You were in the back seat. Sometimes standing on the back seat. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jackson waggling the bat. Rush comes set, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Tried to hold up, but went around, said home plate umpire Joe Stegner, and it's a ball and 2 strikes to Nick Jackson, the center fielder for Fargo. We're in the third. 1-0 for the RedHawks. 1-0 for the Goldeyes, and the RedHawks, with 2 away, have 2 on here. And Rush will come set. And the pitch. Swung on and fouled back as Jackson just got a piece of that. Breezy from left to right. Chilly. Need a little bit of heat here, but the field looks fantastic. It weathered well. And time called by Jackson. And now back in from the left-hand side. These two teams will meet again when the Goldeyes head home after this homestand's done. They go down to Sioux Falls for 4. The pitch is swung on and smoked to straightaway center, but it won't have enough. The wind will knock it down. Lentini's underneath it about 3/4 of the way back, and he'll make the catch. A good swing by Jackson on that. That ball just did not carry and died once it got up and past the infield and into the wind. No runs, a couple of hits, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of 3. Winnipeg leads it 1-0 on TSN 1290.
Ken playing for Avalon. Do you have cracked basement walls, seepage problems, uneven floors, or sticking doors? Avalon is Western Canada's oldest and largest foundation repair company. Because Avalon repairs more basements than any other company, you shouldn't even think about having your basement repaired without talking to Avalon first. Call the people you can trust at 783-2500.
Summer in Manitoba sizzles all over the place, from our great beaches to our great ballpark. And I just don't mean on the field. I mean on Goldeyes Grill, where they sizzle up some of the best hot dogs you've ever tasted. Diamond Dogs, the official hot dog of the Goldeyes, custom made by Winkler Meats. Diamond Dogs are naturally smoked, gluten and allergen-free, and made with quality ingredients that deliver full flavor every bite. Try them at the game or pick them up at your local grocer. Diamond Dogs from Winkler Meats. Product quality is our tradition.
USC is coming to Winnipeg, and South Beach Casino and Resort wants you to be there. So how do you get in?
Food fight!
Being an Ocean Club member always kicks butt. But now this free membership gets you even more. When you spend $20 or more in Mango's Restaurant or the Blue Dolphin Lounge, you'll get entered to win a pair of premium seats to UFC 161, June 15th at MTS Center. You've got 4 chances to win, June 6th, 7th, 13th, and 14th. Plus, there's bonus cash draws and more. Get in on the food fight at South Beach Casino and Resort.
No purchase necessary. See Ocean Club for details.
Bottom of 3, we welcome you back. My name is Paul Edmonds. And Winnipeg leads this one 1-0. Amos Ramon to lead it off, followed by Nate Sampson, then back to the top of the order in Phelan Lentini. And Amos's first pitch is sliced out toward right, and coming in is Tim Alberts to make a shoestring catch for the first out. So Amos trying to go the other way here on Taylor Stanton. And he just about dropped one in front of Tim Alberts. And Alberts came in and made a nice catch on that. Here's Nate Sampson. Nate Sampson batting 9th here to start tonight. He's hitting 188, first pitch. And he showed bunt pulled back and took a strike. Nate will be our interview guest between games 1 and 2. The 0-1 is low, 1 ball and 1 strike. So that's coming up. 1-1. Swung on, bounced left side, knocked down by Mazzola. Now at the Goldeyes dugout area. And a ball boy will pick that up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sampson, a home run, 7 driven in. The pitch outside from Taylor Stanton. 2-2. Let's have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, other leagues, other cities. By the way, we have a winner on trivia. Congratulations. 2-2 is outside, 3-2. Over 30 calls. It does rain in Southern California. Not very often. 3-2. Swung on, bounced out toward third. Up with it, Borquin. Throw across. 2 down. And the batter is Phelan Lentini. And Phelan went down looking his first trip. Out-of-town scoreboard for Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring. And Lentini hitting 283. First pitch is low, ball one. Finals today from games in American League stadiums. Cleveland shut out Tampa Bay 5-0. The 1-0 is inside, 2-0. Ubaldo Jimenez goes to 4-3 for the Tribe with the victory. Pitch swung on, bouncer left side foul. Jason Giambi and Asdrubal Cabrera each hit home runs, each hitting their 5th of the year for Cleveland. The game started today at 1:05 after they played till 2 a.m. last night. Eastern pitching there for a strike, 2-2. They had a 4-hour rain delay last night. And it was still 20 minutes before the Blue Jays and Padres ended. Pitches swung on and fouled back. Still 2-2 as that gets out of play. Similar scenario there between the Cardinals and Kansas City a couple of nights ago, too. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up. Right side of the infield. Caesar is there. He drifts back into shallow right toward the line, and he'll make the catch. And that is that for Winnipeg here in the third. No runs, no hits, nobody left. 1, 2, 3. The Goldeyes go in order. We go to the fourth. 1-0 Winnipeg, TSN 1290.
Excuse me, it's my first day. Where's the copier?
It's not a copier, it's a Rico!
Okay.
Since Milne Office Systems tailored a Rico document management solution to our office, we've all been a little sensitive about our Rico.
The print quality's amazing.
The training from Milne was first class.
It's totally reliable, and we're saving money every month. So don't call it a copier.
It's a Rico!
Rico, the leading edge of business technology. Made easy by Milne Office Systems. Online at milneoffice.com.
Impaired driving kills 30 people each year in Manitoba. Every drink affects your ability to drive safely. You might miss a stop sign or not see another vehicle. Maybe you don't notice the pedestrian crosswalk and you can't see the person walking right in front of you. If you plan to drink, plan ahead to get home safely. Don't drink and drive. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
Hey, Matt, I gotta tell you, my wife thanks you every morning when she wakes up.
I told her she'd like that new front door.
Oh, absolutely, and I like this, too. I just heard that Duraco is giving away 8-foot-tall patio heaters.
We are, Bo.
Yeah, and it's the nice glass tube ones.
Yeah, with the big flames.
Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna call Nick. I still have a few windows and my back door to replace.
Well, now's the time. And make sure you get Duraco Sunstop glass. You'll save big on air conditioning this summer.
Duraco windows, built in Winnipeg for Winnipeg weather. Find out more at Duraco.ca.
And the hits just keep on coming. Wow! On your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Oh, we go to the fourth inning. And Tim Alberts to lead it off. First pitch from Rush is swung on that slider and missed for strike one. Goldeyes getting a run in the second on a home run by Casey Haerther the other way. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and Alberts late on that pitch, and it's 0-2. Matt Rush has struck out 4, given up a couple of hits. Works into his fourth. 0-2 is outside, 1-2. Minnesota beat Seattle today, 5-4. What is of interest in that game today? 1-2 pitch. Pitch is on the outside edge for a called third strike. Good fastball, and Alberts will go down looking. Didn't like the call. Second time he is struck out, swinging and now looking. A handful of strikeouts for Matt Rush. One down in the fourth. Minnesota beat Seattle 5-4 today in Minneapolis. What should be of interest to every player in this league right now is who picked up the victory for the Minnesota Twins today. His name is Caleb Thielbar. Remember him? First pitch to Keith Brackholm. Swung on, broken bat, looped out toward right at Mazzola. He'll make the catch with two hands, and there's two away. Caleb Thielbar pitched for the St. Paul Saints 2 years ago in 2011. He was a left-hander, had a real good arm, got picked up in the offseason, got into the Twins system last year, and then here you are. He was a May call-up and picked up a victory, his first as a major leaguer, to go to 1-0 as the Twins beat Seattle 5-4 today. Here is Dionis Caesar. 0 for 1, struck out looking. 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch. Change up, swung on, rolled right side, foul. It does, and it should, give everybody that has a uniform on in the American Association hope that one day, someday, that might be you. The 0-1 is low, 1-1. I tell people all the time, I'm constantly asked the question. The fine line between here and there is pretty thin. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is just outside, 2-1. Ryan Domit, by the way, had a walk-off 2-run triple in the 9th to help the Twins overcome a deficit, and said Tom Williamson to defeat the 2-1. Swung on, bounced right side, in, 2 hops. Fields is Lyles, throws to first a little low, but dug out by Casey Haerther, who's had a fine, and I mean fine, first 4 innings so far for Winnipeg over at first base and at the plate. 1, 2, 3, down in order go the RedHawks. Goldeyes lead at 1-0. Bottom 4 is next on the home of the Goldeyes, TSN 1290.
What should we bring to the lake for dinner tonight?
Something easy that we can throw in the cooler.
Turkey? Granny's Poultry introduces their seasoned turkey breast roast. Sounds good.
Really good.
Pick up a frozen Granny's seasoned turkey breast roast from your neighborhood Safeway store. Throw it in the cooler, and by the time you get to the lake, it's barbecue ready. Granny's Poultry, your local poultry farmers cooperative. For simple and simply delicious recipes, visit grannys.ca. Granny's, good-natured.
Team's playing great.
Yeah, we're up by 2. Big deal. I've got a 7,000-point lead. What? You haven't heard? I've had a fantastic season at Husky Stations this year. It's free to join, and it's easy. All you have to do is swipe, earn, and redeem to get great My Husky rewards like free gas and car washes.
My Husky Rewards. Visit your local Husky to get a card and start earning today. For more information, visit myhuskyrewards.ca.
I've still got a 6,999-point lead on them.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
Nick Lyles will lead it off as we go to the bottom of 4. First pitch. Curve a little high from Taylor Stanton. Ball 1. Lyles, the DH Leonard Davis, and Josh Mazzola. The 1-0 is low, 2-0. Winnipeg leads it 1-0 and a home run by Casey Haerther back in the second. For Haerther, his second of the year. 2-1 pitch is low, 3-0 actually. Lyle struck out his first trip. The 3-0. Inside, ball 4. He walked him on 4 straight pitches. First walk by Taylor Stanton tonight. The Goldeyes have the leadoff men aboard. Now, it will be interesting to see how they play this. Davis obviously has some power. The wind is in his favor as a left-handed batter, but as you get in here to the bottom of the 4th, you've got a 1-run lead. First pitch is outside, ball 1. And I understand, you do not want to take the bat out of this guy's hand. He's not here to bunt. But it's a thought. The 1-0 is outside, 2 balls and no strikes, especially now that he's ahead in the count. Nick Lyles does lead the team in stolen bases. He is 5 for 5. So the other option is hitting and running. Another one is sending the runner, and whether Davis puts the ball in play or not, if he gets to second successfully, well, you've got a runner in scoring position, and the meat of your order due up here. But 2-0 is on the inside edge for a strike. Top of the 8th inning in Baltimore, and Detroit is leading the Orioles 10-3. Throw goes over to first base, and diving back in safely is Nick Lyles. The Tigers had an 8-run fourth. Victor Martinez, Johnny Peralta, Alex Avila hit back-to-back-to-back home runs to lead off the inning. The 2-1. Swung on, ground ball right side, and it slowly rolls up to Caesar. He's going to pick it up and throw to second base to force Lyles. Davis gets across the bag without a throw at first, and he and Lyles will switch spots. So one away for Josh Mazzola. In the inning as well, Miguel Cabrera hit a home run, a grand slam, his 17th homer of the year. Texas and Kansas City are tied at 1 in the 9th. Tied in the 8th, Oakland and the White Sox at 3. First pitch is in there for a strike. Coming up at 6:15 Central, Boston in New York to take on the Yankees. The 0-1 swung on and missed in that breaking ball, and it's 0-2. 9:05 tonight, Houston in Anaheim to take on the Los Angeles Angels. Bud Norris 4-4 for Houston. Jerome Williams 4-1 for the Halos. The 0-2 is outside, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. There is double barrel activity in the bullpen for the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. A lefty and a righty. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and fouled away. Final today in one National League game that was completed. St. Louis 8, San Francisco no score. Shelby Miller 6-3 with the win. Matt Cain 4-3 with the loss. 1-2. Breaking ball just missed inside. 2-2. 8th inning, Milwaukee leading Philly in the city of brotherly love 4-2. Jonathan LaCroix is homered, his 6th. For the Brewers, runner on the move, 2-2. Swung on, bounced out toward third, but foul. And back to first base goes Leonard Davis. Dodgers are leading Colorado. That is in Denver. Los Angeles 6, Colorado 4 in the 7th. Carlos Gonzalez has a home run for the Rockies, his 14th. And Miami leading the Mets in South Florida. Miami 8, New York 1 in the 8th. And then some later starts. 2-2. Breaking ball swung on and tapped out in front of home plate. Picked up by Stanton, the pitcher. He throws to first to get Mazzola. And he does so in time, 2 away. So Davis gets up to second. Here's Casey Haerther. Up for the second time. He's homered already as the Goldeyes lead this one 1-0. We're in the bottom of the 4th. 6:15 tonight, Washington at Atlanta. Gio Gonzalez for the Nationals 3-3. Tim Hudson 4-4 for the Braves. First pitch is swung on and hit out to left field, and that is going to be caught by Buddy Sosnowski. Hard hit ball, this time pulled to left by Casey Haerther. We'll call that a liner to left field, and the Goldeyes are done. Leadoff walk does nothing, no runs, no hits, 1 left. On to the 5th, 1-0 Winnipeg, TSN 12-9.
Block parties, weddings, whatever. Make your next party a backyard affair with Archangel Fireworks.
Hey, friendo. Shh. I love this one. Yeah, me too. So, I just want to say... Shh. Watch this. Buddy, you throw the... best parties.
Birthdays, office functions, tea parties. With Archangel Fireworks, the sky is your canvas. See them at Confusion Corner and at archangelfireworks.com.
So, will it be door number 1 or door number 2? Instead, why not ask,
is that the best you can do?
Get more than just a door. With Best Windows and Doors, you'll get a full door system. Choose the style, the glass, even whether you want it stained or not, and we'll put it together. So when it's time to decide on a door, be sure to ask,
is that the best you can do?
No doubt you'll find your way to Best Windows and Doors, where the best is all we do. 1676 St. James.
Cheers to the NSA slow pitch team whose uniforms are not uniform at all. Cheers to the times where more prep goes into playing after the game than playing in it. Cheers to the team who carries the cooler to the bench first and then maybe goes back to the van for the bats, balls, and gloves. Cheers from the Bud family, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Lime. Proud sponsors of your Winnipeg Goldeyes and every NSA slow pitch team in Winnipeg. Go get 'em.
Your fielder's choice for every minute of Winnipeg Goldeyes baseball. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
We go to the fifth, and the first pitch is swung on and lined right back up the middle for a base hit by Ron Borquin. And Fargo leads off the fifth with their third hit of the night, trailing 1-0. And we'll see Todd Jennings and Buddy Sosnowski. Goldeyes getting a run on a home run by Casey Haerther. In the bottom of 2. Fargo has 3 hits. They've had a few base runners, but haven't played anybody as of yet. And Todd Jennings tries to bunt. Something the Goldeyes did not do last half inning when they had the leadoff man aboard. And never got a runner to second base until there was 2 out. And Jennings with a foul ball. Strike 1 on him, but they're going to try to get our Fargo Borquin to second any way they can. 0-1 is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Matt Rush. The Atlanta Braves are considering sending B.J. Upton to the minors. He's hitting 146, and he's on a 5-year, $75 million contract. Sign in the offseason. 1-1. Slider in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. He's over there with his brother Justin. And Jason Hayward. Pretty good outfield. But slumping at 146. Pickoff attempt over at first, and Borquin, who does not have a stolen base this year, and this is team's 15th game, is back in time. If you're wondering, 5 years, $75 million is $15 million per. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 6:15 tonight, San Fran at St. Louis in the back end of the doubleheader. 1-2. Breaking ball, swung on and fouled back. And it's going to get in behind the RedHawks first base dugout and into the seats for a souvenir. Madison Bumgardner, 4-3 for the Giants. Adam Wainwright, 7-3 for the Cardinals. Also at 6:15 tonight, Arizona at Chicago. Ian Kennedy, 2-3 for the Snakes. Jeff Samardzija, 3-6 for the Cubbies. Rush will come set. Nobody out here in the fifth. 1-2. Swung on. Hit out to right field. Well hit. Back goes Mazzola onto the track. Reaches. Extends the arm. Makes the catch. Gets up against the wall. Turns and fires it back towards second base. Or to first base, but he doesn't get the double play as Ronnie Borquin gets back in time. Great grab by Josh Mazzola off the bat of Todd Jennings. A fly out to right, but the scorecard does not tell the degree of difficulty on that. And here's Buddy Sosnowski. Great grab by Josh Mazzola, reaching, extending the arm in full flight, and making the catch up against the wall, turning and firing back to first base. Trying to get the second out. Buddy Sosnowski, 0 for 1, 1 of 5 strikeout victims for Rush here tonight in game 1 of this doubleheader. First pitch on the outside edge for a strike. 6:15 tonight, Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. Mike Leake 4-2. Francisco Liriano 3-1. And at 9:05 tonight in the lone interleague game, Toronto's out in San Diego, the 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mark Burley 2-3. Robbie Erlin getting the start for the Padres. 1-1 to Sosnowski. Hitting .235. Pitch. Swung on, looped out toward right. And Mazzola over to his left or right. Makes the catch, looking into the sun again for the second out. Fires it quickly back. Into the infield. 2 away for Zach Penprase. And Borquin stays put at first base. American Association. 1 final already in 7. And that was Quebec defeating St. Paul 5-4. So for the time being, based on that result, the Goldeyes get another half a game on their lead on the Saints. First pitch to Penprase is a slider down and away for ball 1. Goldeyes for the time are a game and a half up on the Saints. And they've started game 2, no score in the first. 1-0. Slider on the outside edge for a strike. 1-1. And then at 7:05 tonight, Grand Prairie at Amarillo, Wichita at Sioux Falls, Lincoln at Sioux City, Lincoln at Sioux City again on a doubleheader, and Gary at El Paso. One. Fastball missed inside, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Hockey going on tonight. The 2-1. Breaking ball swung on and sliced down the right field line and foul into the grass berm it goes. Game 1 between Los Angeles and Chicago. In the Stanley Cup semifinals. They're in the 3rd period, and the Blackhawks are leading the Kings 2-1. Patrick Sharp, his 8th of the playoffs. Marian Hossa, his 6th. Justin Williams has scored for the LA Kings. 7 o'clock tonight, Boston and Pittsburgh. The pitch is low, 3-2 to Penprase. And Boston is in Pittsburgh. Matt Rush leaning over to get the sign. He'll come set, 2 away, runner at first. The 3-2 pitch swung on. That's hit out to left field. On the run goes Tim Smith. Not going to get there, and it goes off the base of the wall, and it's going to tie up this game. Smith will pick it up. He fires it to the cutoff man. Sampson will eat it. Scoring all the way from first is Ronnie Borquin, and Zach Penprase has an RBI stand-up double to tie it at 1 apiece. And Penprase's 2nd hit of the game. And Jose Garcia, the batter. Penprase's 6th run batted in of the campaign. 4th hit for Fargo. And Garcia will stand in from the right side. First pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. NBA playoffs tonight. Miami can wrap it up with a victory in the great state of Indiana. And that's a 7:30 tip-off. The Heat taking on the Pacers in Indianapolis tonight. The 0-1 is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Chris Birdman Anderson suspended for Game 6 after shoving Tyler Hansbrough. And there you are, up to date on the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring. Here we're tied at 1 in the 5th. 1-1 is down and away, 2 balls and 1 strike. Garcia 0 for 2 tonight. He's flown out and popped out. Two balls, 1 strike to the right-handed swinging DH. The 2-1 is in there for a strike. Good pitch, and it's 2-2. The RBI double for Penprase comes with 2 away here in the inning. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, line to right field. That'll drop for a base hit. They're going to wave in Penprase. Up with the ball, Mazzola. Here comes his throw. It will not be in time. It got away from Allen, and up to second base goes Garcia. And Fargo has a 2-1 lead. And Nick Jackson, the batter. And Jackson 0 for 1 with a walk. So an RBI single the other way for Jose Garcia. And he gets the second on the throw home. And Fargo leads it 2-1. And Jackson stands in from the left-hand side. Fargo's got 5 hits. The Goldeyes have 1. First pitch is swung on and missed on an off-speed variety. Just reminders, folks, Wendy's Restaurants, Baseball Manitoba, they've teamed up once again to form a great partnership. Joint initiative provides an opportunity for all minor baseball players in the province to learn more about the game and the Goldeyes through a full-color booklet. The 0-1, swing and a miss, it's 0-2. And that booklet was distributed to all players following registration for minor baseball in the province. Plus, Wendy's has again provided each player with a free Frosty, redeemable at any Wendy's location in Manitoba. The Goldeyes, Wendy's, and Baseball Manitoba, a guaranteed triple play. 0-2 is outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to Nick Jackson. 2-1 Fargo in front, scoring 2 runs with 2 away here in the 5th. The 1-2 pitch, swung on and fouled away. And that gets on a play left side. Coming up game 2, Alex Capal versus Alex Caldera. Good gathering here tonight. Considering it's chilly, I'm sure some people have stayed away that already had pre-purchased tickets. A look at Garcia at second, the 1-2. Swung on, punched out toward left, curling foul, and into the glove of a fan. Nice catch. How's that?
Hey, that was a great catch.
Was a great catch. One ball, 2 strikes. Nick Jackson batting 185. And Matt Rush will come set. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, look out, hit into the seats. In behind that Goldeyes third base dugout. And it's 1-2. 1-2. Two runs, 5 hits on the Culligan in-game line score for Fargo. 1-1 for Winnipeg. 1-2. Swung on and hit into the Goldeyes dugout. Off somebody's hand there. Back onto the field by Bucky Bergau, coaching third. Cole Zimmerman is over coaching first base. Two longtime members of the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Swung on, clubbed out to left field. Back goes Tim Smith. That's over his head. Off the warning track, up against the wall. In to score is going to be Garcia. And Nick Jackson strides in with an RBI double. And it's 3-1 Fargo. And Jackson's first hit of the night. And Tim Albert's the batter. And here comes Jamie Vermillion out to have a little chat. Now the Goldeyes will get a left-hander up in the bullpen to start throwing. In Alan Caldwell. Fargo had double barrel action. Nobody warming over there now. And we get the pitching coach out to have a little chat. Folks, you can get your group of 25 or more together for a Goldeyes game. Our group packages suit everyone from a family gathering to the team from work who want to share the experience of exciting Goldeyes baseball. These packages are full of benefits just for your group. Seating is available in all areas of the ballpark, and you can call our group department at 982-BASE and let one of our event experts look after all the details of your outing at the ballpark. Don't forget to ask about our group picnic packages or the Goldeyes patio deck. Home plate umpire Joe Stegner went out to break up that mound meeting, and Jamie Vermillion back to the Goldeyes third base dugout. And here's Tim Alberts, who has struck out twice. Fargo has put 3 up on the board after the Goldeyes failed to take advantage of a leadoff walk in the bottom of the 4th. And the first pitch is inside, ball 1. Had an opportunity to add on in a shortened baseball game with a leadoff walk and did not advance that runner. Earlier in the inning, the 1-0. Swung on and fouled back, and it's 1-1. Alberts has struck out and went down looking as well. And they want to see if Alan Caldwell is ready to go, because Keith Brackhold is a left-handed batter. If Matt Rush doesn't get Tim Alberts here, you'll see the lefty face Keith Brackhold. 1-1 is outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 1. I'm sure it's not a great night to pitch. It's cold, even though that you're in the sun. The 2-1 is outside, 3-1, and it looks to me like Matt Rush is struggling a little bit. He was cruising along early until this inning. He's given up 2 doubles and a hard hit the other way single. And 3 consecutive at-batters. 3-1. Swung on, fouled to the plate by Alberts. 3-2. Coming up in the bottom of the 5th, it'll be Smith, Allen, and Ramon. 6, 7, and 8. And Rush comes set. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him on strikes. Threw him a high fastball and got Alberts to chase. And that is it. 6 strikeouts here for Matt Rush. But 7 men step to the plate for Fargo, 3 cross it. And they do that on a total of 4 hits. No errors and 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Fargo leading this one after a 3 spot in this inning. 3-1 on TSN 1290.
There once was a young boy named Eric who had a passion for trucks. Big trucks, little trucks. He loved them all. Who vowed one day trucks would be his life's work. And when he grew up, he bought some trucks. Lots of them. Tough, hard-working, shiny, silver trucks with big logos. You've seen them around. I know you have. Eric's so proud of his trucks, he carries a picture of them in his wallet. Johnson Waste Management. Doing our best to be the very best.
Hey, it's Ken, and there's a lot of ground to cover out here on the farm. You got to stay connected. I'll tell you what Ken would do. Ken would keep a two-way radio all through the day. Very mobile as the Kenwood two-way radios that'll keep you talking. Tough, long range, long battery life, and even hands-free. Two-way radios from Kenwood. It's what Ken would do, and you should too.
After the sale, it's the service that counts. Prairie Mobile, your Kenwood authorized dealer.
In business, every day is an opportunity to ask, where do you go from here? Is this the year to expand your business, or do you focus on current operations? At MMP, our market information, industry insights, and proven business and tax methodologies will provide you with the knowledge you need to achieve your vision, realize opportunities, and make the most of what's to come. MMP, wherever business takes you. Learn more at mmp.ca.
Bottom of the fifth inning. Taylor Stanton works into his fifth, and yeah, they do have people back up in the bullpen for Fargo, who lead it now 3-1. First pitch is outside, ball one. Right-hander throwing in the bullpen for the RedHawks, the 1-0. Is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Tim Smith leads it off, followed by Luis Allen and Amos Ramon. Tyler Hess is throwing in the bullpen for Fargo, 1-1. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Hess, a right-hander. The 2-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 2-2. Smith flew out to left field, his first trip. There'll be a short leash on Taylor Stanton here, the 2-2. Breaking ball is just outside. And Tim Smith and the Goldeyes might have got a break on that one. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch is just inside, ball 4. Now the Goldeyes draw a walk, the second walk by Taylor Stanton. And they led off the last inning with a walk and did not get that batter to second until there was 2 outs, and here's Luis Allen. While you're now trailing, it's a completely different inning. You're swinging away here than trying to add on last inning before you gave up 3. Allen struck out looking his first trip. First pitch is in there for a strike. Luis is leading the team in batting average at .378. The 0-1 is a little low to El Cabong. It's 1-1. Let's have a look at Goldeyes this week, brought to you by Boston Pizza. Here to make you happy. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Goldeyes will play tomorrow afternoon, 1:30. We'll be on the air at noon, 55 with Forney till 1, and then the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show, Ride to the Ballpark, from 1 to 1:30. 1-2. Swung on, ground ball back up the middle. That's going to skinny through and get into center field. And a big turn by Tim Smith at second, but he'll get back with Jackson picking up the baseball there, and there's 2 on for Amos Ramon. Now, of course, the inning changes again. Trying to set up the multi-run inning, down by 2. Do you ask Amos to bunt here now? And I know Rick Forney yelled at Amos as he got in the right side batter's box to step back out. And now Todd Jennings steps out in front of home plate to flash some signs. And Ronnie Borquin at third is on the grass, and Amos is going to pop up the bunt. It's going to be caught by Stanton, the pitcher. And there's a difference between strategy and execution. And that time it was the latter that didn't get done. So a pop-up back to the pitcher, and there's one down for Nate Sampson. So 2 on and 1 out now. And Sampson is 0 for 1 here tonight. First pitch, swung on, chopper back up the middle, picked up by Penprase, flips to second for 1, and down to 1 for 2. And just like that, Winnipeg hits into a 6, 4, and a 3 inning-ending double play. No runs, a hit, 1 left. We'll go to the 6th. 3-1 Fargo, TSN 1290.
If I said to you, you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Well, not if you got the body work done at Morey Auto Body, because beautiful body work is what they do best. They're not part of some giant chain, so they treat every customer like their only customer, and that means attention to detail like you wouldn't believe. Frame straightening, expert refinishing, even boat repairs, painting, and deckling. Morey Auto Body does it all and does it right. Really right. Right where you'd expect them to be, at 700 Morey. These guys hit it right out of the park.
You love your steak. But what else do you really know about it? If you believe the redder the meat, the fresher it is, or that shipping it from across the world is best, it's time for re-education. Learn what quality really means from your beef specialist, the Carver's Knife. All of their quality beef comes from local farmers, and it's properly aged to bring out the best flavor. Once you try a Carver's Knife steak, there's no going back. Know your meat and where it comes from. Get educated at the Carver's Knife, 1530 Regent Avenue West, and now open at 39 Marion Street in the Dominion Center Mall.
We finally found the perfect house.
A real fixer-upper.
Well, we want to do things our way. Everything new, but in a real character home.
So when it came to a mortgage, there was only one place to go.
SCU.
Whether you're fixing, building, or buying, feel comfortable in a mortgage from Steinbach Credit Union. When you're doing that big reno, SCU will be there with great rates and flexible terms. Talk to SCU today. After all, we're taking care of the world's most important mortgage, yours.
Grand Slam Goldeyes coverage with Paul Edmonds. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
That's it for Matt Rush tonight. Alan Caldwell will come in and replace him and face Keith Brackhold, Diana Caesar, and Ronnie Borquin. Fargo leads at 3-1. We go to the 6th, scheduled for 7, and then game 2 will follow 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Rush on the hook for his first loss of the year. 5 innings. 6 hits, 3 runs all earned, a walk, 6 strikeouts, a wild pitch. Pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And Keith Brackhold, the batter. 0 for 2. He flew out to right field twice. Alan Caldwell from South Carolina, 5'11", 170. 25 years old. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Everybody pitched on Wednesday. 1-0. Swung on, fouled back. It's 1-1. And that 11-inning loss for the Goldeyes to Laredo, 13-8. Caldwell, 2 innings, 2 hits, a run, a walk. It was intentional. And he struck out 3. 1-1. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. And for Allen, the 2-1 pitch is high, 3-1. He will make his 6th appearance here today. No record, a 1.69 ERA. 5 1/3 innings, 5 hits. The 3-1 is low, ball 4. And he walks the leadoff guy in the 6th inning. And Diana Caesar, 0 for 2, steps up and in. Caldwell, 1 earned run, 6 walks now. 8 strikeouts, opposition batting .238 against him. Talking about Goldeyes this week. For Boston Pizza. First pitch is in there for a strike. Tomorrow, back in the air again at noon, 55 with Forney. We'll take your calls. And Caesar having something to say with Joe Stegner, our home plate umpire. And then at 1 o'clock, the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right out of the ballpark. 1:30, the finale of this series. Caldwell comes set, and the 0-1. Way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And tomorrow, it's going to be Mark Hardy versus Ethan Opsel. A couple of lefties. And then the Goldeyes head back on the road for a week. 1-1. Change up in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. On Monday, they will leave. I think Rick Forney said they're leaving at 5 or 5:30 in the morning. For Sioux Falls, South Dakota, about a 6.5-hour ride. It's not that bad. And it'll be 4 games. And a throw over to first base, and Brackhold back in time. Keith Brackhold has a stolen base this year. He's 1 for 1. Sioux Falls, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Then up to Fargo, 1-2. Curve just a little bit high. And they count 2 balls and 2 strikes. If you're trying to set your clock around game times for us, on the road next week, 2-2. Curve swung on and missed. And Caesar down on strikes. Strikeout number 1 for Caldwell. Goldeyes have struck out 7 RedHawks. 1 down for Ronnie Borkwood, who got it all started in a 3-run third, or a 3-run fifth, which is the difference right now in this game. He did so with a base hit. Fargo leads it by 2 and 3-1. All the games from Sioux Falls will be 7:05 starts. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. First pitch. Fastball is low, ball 1. And then Fargo is 7:05 on Friday. A week from tonight, 6:05 in Fargo, and 1:05 a week from tomorrow. So pretty easy road trip for the Goldeyes in terms of distance and where they're going. The 1-1 swung on and missed. You know, just down to Sioux Falls for 6 hours. Back after that, up the road for 3, and then playing Fargo for 3 on the weekend. Presumably have pretty good fan support there for a weekend in Fargo. And then home. And you'll have Wichita for 3, a day off, Quebec for 3. Throw goes over to first and back in time is Brackhold. And then you're down to St. Paul and back. The 1-1. Curve on the outside edge for a strike. Like I said, once the Goldeyes got through Texas, the schedule pretty good on the road. The toughest trip will be for the balance of the sched. At the end of this month, Sioux City, then Gary. 1-2, runner in the move, breaking ball swung on and missed. And Bork went down on strikes. Stolen base for Brackhold, uncontested. It'll be his 2nd of the year, and there's 2 down for Todd Jennings. But the Goldeyes will have days off around that trip. Sioux City for 3 and Gary for 3. Here's Todd Jennings. We're in the 6th inning. 3-1 Fargo. First pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And the Goldeyes will be home for including tonight in this month of June. 0-1 is outside, 1-1. 13 games after tonight. They'll be home in the month of June for 11. They get pretty home heavy in July here. In fact, they're home for the entire month with the exception of those 10 games out in the Can-Am League on the East Coast. Quebec for 4, Trois-Rivières for 3, and Rockland for 3. 1-1 to Jennings, who's 1 for 2 here tonight. Brackhold at second base, and the pitch is outside, 2-1. Caldwell, a left-hander, will fix the cap and straddle the rubber and look in to get the sign from Luis Allen. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball's low, 3-1. Buddy Sosnowski stands on deck, a left-handed batter. Three balls, 1 strike to Todd Jennings. Hitting .341. Now the pitch. A fastball in there for a strike, and it's 3-2. Some Major League Finals. Milwaukee did defeat Philadelphia 4-3. Willie Peralta the win to go to 4-6. Miami behind Jose Fernandez beat the Mets 8-1 as time is called on the field. And Kansas City in 10 got by Texas 4-1. Aaron Crow the win. Greg Holland the save. 3-2 to Jennings. The pitch. Breaking ball, low and inside, ball 4. So 2 walks issued along with a couple of strikeouts, and here's Buddy Sosnowski. And the Goldeyes can ill afford to give up any more runs here with just 2 hits on the board. And them down to 6 outs in game 1 here. So lefty-lefty, Sosnowski is struck out and flown out. And Caldwell comes set. First pitch. Fastball swung on, hit on the ground. Up with it, and bobbling it is Sampson. And it falls back down to his feet, and everybody is safe. And Zach Penprase, the batter. So that'll be E6. And Brackhold over to third. Jennings at second. Now the Goldeyes make their first error of the night. And the dangerous Zach Penprase stands in from the right side. An RBI double, a run scored, a single. He's 2 for 3 here tonight. First pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike. Three runs, 6 hits on the Culligan in-game line score for Fargo. 1, 2, and now 1 for Winnipeg. Caldwell comes set. The 0-1 swung on and lined right back up the middle for a base hit. In to score is Brackhold. Here comes Jennings, and the throw will be cut off, and it's a 2-run single for Zach Penprase, and it's 5-1 Fargo. You cannot make an error against these guys. And 2 walks coming to score as well. And Fargo has really wrestled control away from Winnipeg with this baseball game and the last 2 innings. 2-run single for Zach Penprase. And the batter is Jose Garcia. And Caldwell comes set. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Nothing in one to Jose Garcia. 5-1 Fargo in front here in the sixth. And Garcia steps out and calls for time. We're in the sixth inning. That's 7 hits now for Fargo. A long pause. The 0-1. Fastball wide. 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll get to the answer on trivia next half inning. Fargo up by 4. The 1-1. Curve in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Penprase with 3 hits tonight in game 1. And 3 RBI. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, and that is filleted down the right field line, but foul. Ball and 2 strikes to Jose Garcia, the DH, who flew out to right in the first, popped out in the third, and had an RBI single and scored in a 3-run fifth. This is a 2-run sixth. One ball, 2 strikes. And Caldwell will come set. And the pitch. Curve, swung on, and fouled back. Fargo's really put the pressure on the Goldeyes the last 2 innings at the plate. Guys are standing around. I just saw one of the middle infielders blow on his hand. Caldwell comes set. And the pitch, curve, swung on, fouled to the plate. Fargo's put 7 hits on the board, and the Goldeyes have 2. A home run by Haerther. And a single by Luis Allen. That was a 56 hopper back through the middle infield. 1-2 to Garcia. Alex Capal versus Alex Caldera, likely Fargo's ace in game 2. One, 2. Breaking ball is low. And blocked by Allen. He keeps that in front of him. And on the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Wind is still blowing from left to right. Steadily blowing from left to right. Caldwell looking in. He'll come set. 2-2 pitch. Fastballs high and away. 3-2. Now right-hander up throwing to the bullpen for Winnipeg. And it's Wes Olson. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff is high, ball 4. And now Nick Jackson, a left-handed batter, steps up and in. Sosnowski is over to third. Penprase up to second. And Nick Jackson, who has an RBI double tonight, will step up and in. And he can just about blow this one wide open for good tonight with an extra base hit. We're in the sixth, scheduled for 7. 5-1 Fargo, 2 out, bases loaded. 3 walks in the inning for Alan Caldwell. And Nick Jackson, left-handed batter, will face the left-handed throwing Alan Caldwell. A Red Hawk at every base. First pitch, curve, a little bit high, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. One-0. Swung on, and that's popped up high into left center. Lentini comes in. He'll make the catch, and the inning comes to an end. But the damage done. 2 more runs tacked on as 8 step to the plate for Fargo. They also get 1 total hit out of that. 3 walks, a costly error, and 3 left. We'll go to the bottom of 6. 5-1 Fargo, TSN 1290.
Got all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com.
Cal Tire, the tire and wheel experts, with the best selection of tires and wheels in the industry, and all at prices that can't be beat. In fact, if you find a lower advertised price, even from Costco, take it in and Cal Tire will match it or even beat it. Spring is the time to pay attention to your vehicle, so take it to the most knowledgeable in the industry. It's time to talk to Cal at any of Cal Tire's 5 convenient Winnipeg locations.
You gotta roll with me.
We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. My name is Paul Edmonds, and it's 5-1 Fargo. And the Goldeyes are trying to climb uphill here, and the first pitch to Lentini is in there for a strike from Taylor Stanton. And there is righty-lefty action in that bullpen for Fargo. Pitches outside, 1-1. Tyler Hess is the right-hander. The 1-1. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And it's 1-2. And Joe Harris is the lefty. They'll let Taylor Stanton go as long as he can. The 1-2 is a fastball. There's a called third strike on the outside corner. Lentini will go down looking. But he'll be on a short leash. But the leash just got a little bit longer as the Goldeyes are now down to their last 5 outs. And here's Nick Lyles, 0 for 1 with a walk. And the first pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. Lyles has struck out and walked. He's 2 for 13 here at home. 0-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. And The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, bounced out toward third. In on it, Borquin, and he'll make the throw after the pickup in time. 2 away. And the batter is Leonard Davis. And Davis 0 for 2 tonight. 5-1 Fargo. NHL game real quick. The Blackhawks defeated the Kings tonight. First pitch is swung on and fouled back. Strike one. Chicago 2, Los Angeles 1 in game 1 of that Western Conference final. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball, missed inside, 1-1. 2 away here. Let's quickly get to the answer on trivia. Pass that along and maybe some of the stats that go with it. 1-1. Swung on, filleted out toward left. That'll drop for a base hit. And Leonard Davis goes the other way for a 2-out single, and Josh Mazzola's the batter. He's 0 for 2 here this evening. Trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel, specializing in spacious executive suites. Zola's lined out and had a comebacker to the pitcher. First pitch. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate. Strike one. Question tonight was between 1967, the pitch. Swung on, ground ball off the mound, back up the middle for a base hit. 2-out single from Mazzola. And here's Casey Haerther, who's homered already off Stanton. And here comes Steve Montgomery out to have a visit. If you're counting visits, pitching coach visits, like we like to do between Fargo and Winnipeg in this series, Vermillier won, Montgomery won. Now this is Montgomery's first. Casey Haerther, the batter. Question tonight, between 1967 and the year 2000, 33 years. $2,673 games. How many rainouts did the hometown Los Angeles Dodgers have at home at Dodger Stadium, or otherwise known as Chavez Ravine? Here's Haerther. First pitch is a slider that's down and away, ball one. Congratulations to Jordan Weeb of Winnipeg. He knew the answer to be 17. 1-0. Swung on and filleted over first down the right field line. Foul. 17 rainouts in those 33 years. A total of 2,673 regular season games. Just 17. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Breaking ball, comebacker right to the pitcher off the end of the bat. Fielded by Stanton. Runs it halfway over to first and underhands it to the bag, and the Goldeyes are done in the bottom of 6. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left. We'll go to the 7th, scheduled for 7. Fargo 5, Winnipeg 1. Congratulations, Jordan Weeb picks up a pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game. Is also eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. A 4-run lead Fargo. Last inning coming up. TSN 1290.
If your business, big or small, has excess waste and recycling piling up, let BFI Canada make your trash our business. Our customized pickup schedules make it easy. With commercial and industrial collection services, BFI Canada can help any business get organized. Want to make your business feel like new? Then call up the Blue. Visit BFICanada.com to schedule your pickup date today. BFI Canada, a cleaner community, a greener environment.
Introducing the new pizza burger from Boston Pizza. It's a burger wrapped in a pizza. Eat one for the cavemen who gnawed on woolly mammoth. For the knights who ate bread harder than a cannonball. For the peasants who only had gruel. For the Vikings, the cowboys, and even the Romans. They would have loved our new pizza burger. Eat one in their honor. Boston Pizza, here to make you happy. Available for a limited time.
When you finally decide on the perfect paint color, the last thing you want is someone inexperienced painting in your house. Trust the experts. Trust Cachet Painting. For over 28 years, they've perfected their craft right here in Winnipeg. No job is too small or big. Interior or exterior. Primers, sealers, and finishes. Even stucco coating and painting. Cachet Painting excels at it all. Call 204-297-9000 now. Cachet Painting, a sign of superior quality.
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca. Now back to the action with Paul Edmonds.
Top of 7, new pitcher for the Goldeyes. Wes Alsop is into the game to face Tim Alberts. Righty here. First pitch, fastball, down and away, ball 1. Alan Caldwell is done. 1 inning, 1 hit, 2 runs. They are both unearned. 3 walks, a strikeout. 1-0 is low. 2 balls and no strikes. And this pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. Alberts, Brackhold, and Caesar. Alberts 0 for 3 tonight. He has struck out all 3 times. Right-hander Alsop, the 2-0. Fastball inside, 3-0. Wes Alsop was tagged with the loss on Wednesday afternoon in that 13-8 decision won by Laredo. The 3-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. And part of the problem was walks. The other was a 3-run home run to Sawyer Carroll, the 3-1. Swing and a miss and a fastball, and it's 3-2. He has a live arm, this kid. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Fastball is low, ball 4. And the Goldeyes have walked 5 tonight. This is a free pass to lead off the 7th. If you're wondering about those 17 rainouts in that 33-year period, or almost 2,700 games in L.A., you've got to think that most would be around one time of the year. Very dry, desert-like conditions, really, in Los Angeles. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Really an extension of Arizona and into that Palm Springs, California area and into L.A. 0-1 to Brackhold. The 0-1. Breaking ball is high. 1-0. You're going to have, even in a place like Phoenix, you have a rainy period, a rainy season. 1-1. Low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Doesn't last long, but you do get it. Of the 17 games in that 33-year period, 9 in Los Angeles were in April. So over half. The 2-1 is just outside, 3-1. 2 were in May, so you're kind of still around there. And then 2 in August, 4 in September. 3-1. He is on the inside edge for a strike, and it's 3-2. The team rained out the most in Los Angeles, aside from the Dodgers, of course. San Diego Padres. 3-2. Swung on, broken bat, looped over first, dumped into right. Around second, heading for third is Alberts, and he will stop there. Broken bat for Keith Brackhold, and there's runners on the corners for the RedHawks here. And Diana Caesar, 0 for 3, will step up and in.
Number 4, Neon Caesar.
6 times the San Diego Padres have been rained out up the road in Los Angeles during that period. In fact, between September 24th, 1986 and April 21st, 1988, over a course of a couple of seasons, first pitch to Caesar is outside. The only rainouts that the Dodgers had were at home against San Diego. In fact, 4 consecutive times against the Padres. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Swung on, cracked to right center field. Right there is going to be Lentini going back, and he's not going to get there. Off the warning track, and it will hop the wall. And only 1 run will score on that ground rule double by Dionis Caesar. And it's 6-1 for the RedHawks. So an RBI ground rule double. Stopping at third is Brackhold, and Ronnie Borquin, the batter. And Borquin steps in from the left-hand side. Alsop comes set. First pitch. Fastball on the outside edge for a strike. Nothing and 1 to Ronnie Borquin. Nobody out. 1 in. 0-1. Fastballs on the outside edge for a strike. It's 0-2. For Wes Alsop, a rookie by status, his 5th appearance as a Goldeye. He's 0-1 with a 14 ERA. The 0-2. Breaking ball swung on. Hit out to center field. Lentini lost it. And now the race continues. And he'll get over there and dive and make the catch. But a run will come in to score. And tagging and moving from second to third is Caesar, as Brackhold will score on the sac fly. There'll be 1 down. While Lentini lost it, then found it, sprinted over to his right, dove, and made the catch.
The catcher, number 15, Todd.
And here's Todd Jennings. And it's 7-1 for Fargo. Now the first pitch is swung on and hit off the end of the bat, foul. So a runner at third, 1 down, 2 in. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss, and that slider, and it's 0-2. Jennings has had a base hit. He's flown out, walked, and scored. 0-2. Swung on, popped up, center field. Lentini to his left. That'll be deep enough to make it an 8-1 game. Lentini will make the catch, and coming in to score is Caesar on the sac fly. There'll be 2 away, 3 in, and nobody on now, and it's 8-1 Fargo.
The left fielder, number 17, Buddy Sosnowski.
And Buddy Sosnowski, the batter. And Sosnowski 0 for 3. Sosnowski is struck out, flown out, and reached on an air. First pitch swung on, bounce right side. That's going to get through. And Sosnowski has his team's 10th hit of the evening here in Game 1. And Zach Penprase, the batter. This game is 2 hours and 2 minutes old. We're at the top of the 7th. Penprase 3 for 4 with 5 RBI. First pitch is in there for a strike. Shadows are starting to creep over home plate, up to the top of it, and that cutout circle. 0-1. Breaking ball inside, and Penprase bailed out of that. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike, turns to 2-1. And activity has ceased in the Goldeyes bullpen, and there's not a lot of throwing, more standing around in the RedHawk pen. 2-1 is inside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Three and 1 to Penprase. Now the pitch is low, ball 4. And Alsop has walked his second. And Penprase has been aboard 4 consecutive times, and Jose Garcia, the batter, as Sosnowski gets up to second on that walk. Jose Garcia 1 for 3 with a walk. Winnipeg's walked 6. First pitch. Inside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. 2 away in the inning. 3 have scored in what has turned out to be a rout of game 1. 8-1, Fargo leads it. Also comes set with 2 on. The 1-0 is high. 2 balls and no strikes. And they have kicked on the lights here, but a lot of daylight left still. 1 more game to go after this one. The 2-0 is high. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes to Jose Garcia. Nick Jackson would be next. Fargo, 2 innings ago, sent 7 to the plate. Last inning, sent 8 to the plate. Garcia is the 8th man to hit in this inning. The 3-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. And then if Nick Jackson gets up, Fargo will have sent 9 to the plate, 7, 8, 9, and batted around. The pitch is inside, and he will indeed. Back-to-back walks, 3 in the inning for Alsop. Bases are loaded. And here's Nick Jackson, the 9th man to hit in the inning. And Jackson steps in from the left-hand side to face Wes Alsop. First pitch is low, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Now the pitch, high and away, 2-0. That was 94 in the gun here. Two balls, no strikes. Now the pitch. Outside, 3-0. Also trying to get it dialed in here. 1 pitch away from walking in a run. 3-0, and he does. 4-pitch walk to Nick Jackson. And Rick Forney has seen enough. Going to save some more of the bullpen. And I think that Tim Smith is going to come in to pitch. As Tim Smith will come in. Or is he going to go to right as Leonard Davis will come in and move to left field as the Goldeyes will lose their DH. It will be Josh Mazzola that will come in to pitch out of right field. And Wes Alsop will walk 4 in this appearance. And we'll take a timeout. Be back at 60 on the call of the bullpen. 8-1 Fargo. They just walked in a run. Did the Goldeyes to make it 9-1 on TSN 1290.
Follow the passion that is sports for football.
The Baltimore Ravens have led wire to wire and won Super Bowl 47, 34-31.
For hockey.
Rebound is there. Missing a wide open goal is Sagan. Another chance. Pavlik down. Hangs on. Acrobatic stop by Andre Pavlik.
This is your home for complete sports coverage.
The 2-2, and it's strike 3 pulled. He threw a fastball, throws Cabrera, and the Giants have won the World Series.
Sports, and more sports.
They didn't give it any time to work out.
They were not on the same page.
18 years of heartache are over.
Nothing but sports.
Touchdown! Scores!
We're about all sports, all the time.
You're a man. Be a man.
TSN 1290.
TSN1290.ca.
Casey Haerther.
And Casey Haerther is actually going to be pitching here for the Goldeyes, so he'll make his first appearance as Josh Mazzola comes in from right to play first base. So here we go. Haerther's first pitch is a little bit low, ball 1 to Tim Alberts. And Alberts is 0 for 3 with a walk, his second time up in the inning. Pitch is swung on and hit out to right center. And that is going to be caught by Lentini, and the inning comes to an end. 10 men step to the plate, 4 men cross it, and this one has gotten right out of hand on Winnipeg here as we go to the bottom of 7. 9-1 Fargo in front. Last chance coming up for the Goldeyes in the bottom of the 7th on TSN 1290.
Yep! There's lots of storage reality stuff on TV these days, but in Winnipeg, real people prefer real storage at Storageville. Why? 2 super convenient locations, both with really easy access to your locker. It's absolutely secure and always pristine clean. Learn more about Storageville's many wow factors at storageville.ca and sign up for upcoming auction alerts. Never know what treasures you might find. Storageville, where Winnipeg stores.
Yep!
Impaired driving kills 30 people each year in Manitoba. Every drink affects your ability to drive safely. You might miss a stop sign or not see another vehicle. Maybe you don't notice the pedestrian crosswalk and you can't see the person walking right in front of you. If you plan to drink, plan ahead to get home safely. Don't drink and drive. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
Canon is celebrating 40 picture-perfect years in Canada, and Don's Photo is passing the savings on to you with 40th anniversary deals like the Canon PowerShot SX500 Anniversary Bundle. Includes the Canon PowerShot SX500, 4GB SD card, and mini tripod, all for just $239.99. Super zoom, super compact, and perfect for sports action or wide-angle travel shots. Hurry, the Canon 40th Anniversary sale ends June 16th. Don's Photo with 3 Winnipeg locations.
First pitch to Tim Smith is on the outside for ball 1 as we go to the bottom of 7. And the 1-0 pitch down and away, 2-0. Taylor Stanton works into his 7th. He has a comfortable 9-1 lead and looking for a complete game. Why not? 2-0 is low, 3-0. Save the bullpen. Smith, Allen, and Ramon. 4 hits for Winnipeg. Fargo's got 10. 3-0 is low, ball 4. So Smith will draw a walk for his second time. Third walk issued by Stanton. Now that right-hander gets up probably for the 4th time already down in that bullpen in Tyler Hess. By the way, for Casey Haerther, that was his first ever professional pitching appearance. He's never pitched in the minor leagues. Here's Luis Allen. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Nothing and one. Allen 1 for 2. Pitch swung on, chopper right side, should be 2. And now they're going to chase the runner and tag the runner in Smith and throw to first. Smith wanted to try to break up the double play, couldn't. Good play by Caesar. And the out goes, or the double play goes 4-3. And the Goldeyes are down to their final out here in game 1. So an unassisted out by Caesar on Tim Smith, and then the double play goes 4-3, and here's Amos Ramon. First pitch is in there for a strike. We'll have a brief post game, get you into an interview, and the pitch is outside, 1-1, for basically our next pregame with Nate Sampson, and then we'll have game 2 shortly after this one ends. 1-1. Swung on, fouled away right side. Well, if you're looking for an assessment on game 1 here, the Goldeyes got beaten in the last 3 innings. They did not do enough offensively off this guy, Stanton, who's done a real good job and is 1 strike away as he delivers the 1-2 outside 2-2 from a complete game. 7 innings. They didn't pitch it very well. They walked too many guys. Pitch is swung on and fouled away. And then, when the game was still close, they made an error that cost them a couple of runs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch is just outside, 3-2. And the 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and lined out to third. Caught by Borkwin. And the RedHawks take game 1 of this doubleheader and 3-game series. And it goes tonight to the RedHawks by a final count of 9-1. Fargo will improve to 6-9. The Goldeyes will fall to 10-4. And Fargo, in every facet, was just better than the Goldeyes, especially from inning 5 on, 5, 6, and 7. They got 3 runs in the 5th, 2 in the 6th, 4 in the 7th.